My name is Kate. I'm 35 years old. I'm married to Raymond, who is 40. We've been together for 10 years. We have a son named Sam. He's 7. Raymond and I used to be very happy. We often went for walks near the big lake or had dinner at our favorite small restaurant. We laughed a lot and shared everything. Our home felt warm and full of love. But now things feel different. For the last few months, Raymond has changed. After work, he doesn't talk to me. He just looks at his phone or watches videos on his tablet. Then he goes to sleep without saying much. On weekends, he's never around. He says he has important meetings, or he's playing golf, or working alone in his office at home. He tells me he's too busy. Raymond is now a manager at his company, and many people work under him. I used to help him with his work, like checking documents and doing some basic accounting. But now I stay home with Sam. Raymond doesn't want help from anyone anymore. He even says he can't trust people. Our evenings used to be special. We would sit together with apple cider, talk about our day, and smile at each other. We used to laugh a lot. But now, everything is quiet. No drinks, no talking, just the light from his screen. And then he goes to sleep. The happy sounds in our home are gone. Now it feels sad and silent. I tried to keep my voice calm. I didn't want to fight, and I didn't want to cry. But my eyes were already full of tears. "You've changed, Raymond," I said softly. "We don't talk. You don't smile at me anymore. It feels like you don't even see me." He looked down and didn't say anything. I took a deep breath and asked the hardest question. "Do you still love me?" He lifted his head. His eyes looked tired. Then he said, "Of course I love you, Kate. I'm just so tired. Work is hard. I have too many things on my mind." I nodded, but deep inside I wasn't sure. So I asked something I never wanted to ask. "Is there someone else?" He looked surprised. "No, never," he said fast. "I'm just busy, Kate. My mind is full of work problems. But I love you. Please wait a little longer." He looked at me like he meant it, then gently touched my hand. "I'll try to be the old me again." I wanted to believe him. I really did. "Okay," I said softly. "I'll wait." But inside, where no one could see, I still felt completely alone. Days went by, then weeks, but nothing changed. He still came home late. He still ate dinner without talking. He still seemed tired and far away. I tried to smile. I tried to be patient. I kept telling myself, he said he loves me. He said he'll try. I cleaned our little home. I played with our son, Sam. I even made plans for a fun weekend, just the two of us. I thought maybe we could go to the pottery shop we used to love, or have a quiet dinner by the river. But when I asked Raymond, he just said, "Not now, Kate. I have too many work calls. Maybe another time." That night, I sat alone in the dark. The house felt too quiet, too big. I whispered to myself, why does love feel so empty? I looked at old photos, our wedding day, our first trip as husband and wife. We were smiling, laughing, holding each other. And I thought, where did all that happiness go? One evening, I sent Sam to my mother's house. I waited for Raymond, really hoping we could finally talk. But when he came home, he walked straight to his office. No hello, no smile, just the soft click of the door closing. I stood there for a moment, then pressed my ear gently against the door, hoping to hear something, anything. But there was only silence. I sighed and walked to the kitchen. I sat alone with a cup of tea. Once again, I felt like a stranger in my own home. Then a new thought came to me, clear and painful. Maybe he doesn't even see me anymore. Maybe he's forgotten who I am. And for the first time, I truly wondered, are we still a real couple or just two people living under the same roof? The next day, I woke up early. The space next to me in bed was empty. He'd already left for work. No good morning kiss, no quick goodbye. I just stared at the ceiling. My heart didn't feel angry, just tired, so very tired. I made breakfast for Sam. I smiled and played with him like everything was fine. But inside, I felt invisible. That evening, I tried again. I waited near the door. When Raymond came home, I gave him a small smile and asked softly, "Do you want to listen to some music with me?" He looked at me with tired, cold eyes. "Not now, Kate. Maybe another time." I nodded, but inside, my heart was breaking. Later that night, while he stayed in his office, I quietly packed a small bag for Sam and me. Then I sent him a message. "I still love you, Raymond, and I still hope we can fix things. But I can't be the only one trying. Raymond, I miss the man you used to be more than just having you around. You asked me to wait, and I did. I waited with love, with patience, and with many quiet tears. But now I need to find myself again. I'm not leaving forever, but I can't stay invisible anymore." I gently closed the door behind me. My eyes were full of tears. Holding Sam's small hand, we walked out into the quiet night. We weren't running away from love. We were walking toward healing. I stayed at my mother's house. A week passed. Then Raymond sent me a message. He said he missed me. He missed our son. He said he wanted us to come back home, and that this time he truly wanted to change. So with hope in my heart, I went back. One calm evening, after I put Sam to bed, I walked into the living room. Raymond had left his phone on the table and gone to take a shower. I didn't plan to look at it, but then the screen lit up on its own. My hands began to shake. A message had appeared from another woman. It said, "I miss you. Were you thinking about me today?" My heart stopped. I didn't even need to open the message. I already knew. My eyes filled with tears. Was this the real reason Raymond had changed so much? He walked back into the room with a smile, acting like everything was normal. I looked at him and thought, how could someone I love so much make me feel so small? I wanted to scream, to cry, to break something. But I stayed quiet. I was scared to ask, scared that if I said the words out loud, it would all become real. That night I lay beside him in bed. He slept peacefully, but I couldn't. Silent tears ran down my cheeks. My heart felt like it was breaking into little pieces. I had given him everything, my love, my youth, my years. And now his heart belonged to someone else. The next morning, I didn't cry. I didn't shout. I just sat at the kitchen table. Raymond walked in, gave me a quick look, and said, "Morning?" I said nothing. He didn't seem to notice and left for work. All day, my heart felt heavy and broken. I watched Sam play and smiled for him. But inside, I was hurting badly. That evening, I made a hard decision, not because I wanted to break our family, but because I needed to save myself. I waited until Raymond came home. "Please sit down, Raymond," I said calmly. "I saw a message." He looked at me, but said nothing. "I gave you 10 years of my life," I said. "I trusted you fully. Part of me still wants to believe you. But I can't live like this anymore." He didn't say it wasn't true. He only whispered, "I'm sorry. I never wanted to hurt you." At that moment, I knew it was all true. The distance, the silence, the pain. I stood up. "I need time," I told Raymond. "Time to think, to breathe, to feel like Kate again." That night, I packed a small bag for myself and Sam. I took his hand and we left our house. The car ride to my mother's house felt very long. Every minute, I felt myself moving further away from the sad life I had lived. When we finally stopped, my mother's house was dark, except for a soft light in the kitchen. I walked to the door, took a deep breath, and knocked quietly. The door opened slowly. My mother was there, looking sleepy. Her eyes grew wide when she saw Sam and my small bag. She was very surprised, but didn't say anything. She opened the door wide and hugged us both, pulling us inside the warm, safe house. Leaving was the hardest thing I ever did. It hurt more than I ever imagined. But I learned that love alone is not always enough to keep a family together. Sometimes you have to choose yourself, your happiness, your peace, your safety, even if it means walking away. It takes courage to make that choice, to step into the unknown and believe in a better future. And in that moment, I knew that choosing to protect myself and my son was the strongest, bravest thing I could do. That's the choice I made, and I will never regret it.